Hey, Cancer placements. How you all doing this morning? Let me fix Clair here. It's a bit much for me. No, that one's fine. Okay. So today I'm just going to go ahead and do a reading for you for the whole week. See what's in your energy. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest. Hit that like and subscribe button. Make it sparkle and make it all colorful because that's what it does now. So go ahead and get going. Just going to get a sense of what's in all y'all's energy and get you some guidance at the end here along with a mantra, okay? All right, Spirit. For Cancer placements, what's going on? All right, let's see here. 2, please. All right. 2 more from this half stack of tea leaf. All right. What we got, Spirit? You have staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. So maybe something challenging coming up. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay. Gavel, involvement with the law. I'm immediately getting a sense here that maybe you've discovered something about a friend or lover that may have been illegal here or against conventional rule. And it's now causing a bit of a challenge. And Hat, you'll be playing a different role. So maybe there might be a change in this connection for you at this time, okay? I'll try it on that side, see if that works better. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Okay, word around time. So maybe there's been some gossip and maybe it's been going on for a very long time and there's no way to tell whether or not this is going to resolve well or not at this point. Or what's going to happen. It's open-ended. Maybe things can change with it. So it's time to be flexible. What else? And ambulance. So maybe it's created some sort of emergency situation that's changed everything up. Okay. I just heard libel and slander. Okay. All right, what's happening, Spirit? 10, journey. Maybe it changes where you're going in life, okay? Maybe there's a change of plan. 23 and 5, courthouse. Okay, this could definitely be legal. And mature man, number 5 here. You got 2 5s actually, so definitely change for the highest good. You could be dealing with an older person, older masculine energy here. Age 50s and up. This could be somebody, or there's somebody in the situation that's really well knowledgeable, well traveled. I do see that here. So, I mean, whatever happened here could have been as a result of some kind of travel. I do see a lot of movement here with the ambulance and the journey card here. So, we'll see here. Let's get 3, Spirit. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That could be you, that could be them. Some sort of mystery has been exposed here with the book, or will. 22 might be significant. Definitely a decision or choice that has to be made. Ooh, maybe this is going to create some conflict with the 5 of Wands here. 33, man, you got 2 master numbers. So you're definitely being divinely guided this time to do something different. Let's see what's coming up next. Looking at this sideways. All right, let's see. Okay, revolving a woman energy, a feminine energy here. Definitely a decision that has to be made to balance something out in the tangible here. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles. Perhaps there's a bit of juggling going on in this situation. I definitely get a sense of that with the word around time as well. Okay. The clover leaf is a bearer of good tidings. Okay. Yep, none of the other cards are there. Good. So this is actually a blessing in disguise for you. Okay. Maybe it's saving you from an energy that has gone south around you. Maybe had been good up until this point, and that's probably what's disappointing. Okay. Maybe it's not how they, whatever they were doing with you is not what it appears to be. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm not sure where I'm going to stick all these. Hold on. All right, tell me more, Spirit. You know that I sympathize with this completely. People I've known for years and years and decades. You know, you learn something about them based on their behavior, and I do see that here. Okay, that completely changes how you thought of their disposition and who they were. Perhaps even their ethics and their morals are questioned here with the courthouse and involvement with the law. All right, let's see here. 3. Oh, yes. Okay, Hangman. I'm going to stick you. No, I'm going to put that there. All right. So there's definitely a change of perspective, and you kind of need to see it from a new angle. Okay. 9 of Swords. Perhaps this is something you were worried about. Okay. Or it created some sort of conflict that became unnerving. Just heard the word unnerving. Maybe even triggered a bit of a fear. Oh, and here's your energy. Something you need to move forward here with the Chariot, okay? And balance yourself through. I definitely see that with the 2 of Pentacles over here, okay? Interesting. You got your change of perspective, right? Some new piece of information comes through that you're going to have to reevaluate. May create some sort of conflict, and it could even put you in your head a little bit, okay? But you need to move through it. I love that. That's so perfect. Okay. Move through it. Balance yourself out. Balance your energy. Don't let it shock you, okay? This is something you're going to have to persevere through, okay? This may be a triggering event that actually leads to something better for yourself. You will be playing a different role here, okay? And there's no telling on how long it's going to take. There's no deadline here. I also kind of see this as sort of mutable moon energy as well. Where like nothing is really set in stone, okay? So it could go any old way. But the good thing about that, the blessing behind that, is that you can create it how you want it for yourself, right? You can actually, switch and flip it. You can choose whether or not you stay forgiving of this person, and keep them in your life, or you can forgive them and release them and do something different, not be involved in whatever situation they're getting themselves into, because it sounds like they want to kind of justify their actions by keeping you around for some reason, for some purpose. Let's see here. All right, so with the life purpose Oracle Spirit, tell me about this different role for Cancer. Let's see if we can get a little bit of identity on it. Flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So flowers are going to be significant at this point. They could be for healing, or even, I heard synchronicity, so it could be signs and synchronicities as well. Or flowers could be literal in this situation somehow. And spiritual teacher, you heal with your classes, some sessions of seminars. So maybe this is a situation that's going to help you kind of teach how you responded to it to others at some point, in some form or fashion, whether it be sharing it, exploring it. Flowers also bloom from seed, so maybe this is just the start of something for you as well, okay? And it's something you hadn't thought of before, or hadn't come to your purview before, okay? Let's see what else, Spirit, for Cancer. You could be dealing with another Cancer as well, with the Chariot being there, and that Knight of Cups energy. This mature man could be, you know, whoever the other is in this situation. Could be more of a Knight of Cups energy, maybe a little flighty and not quite emotionally mature enough. They're not a king yet, right? And this could be something where it's helping you go from knight to king, right? With the flowers there. Let's see. Death. All right. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. I am seeing root chakra work with that card, okay? So you might need to strengthen your root chakra, your base chakra, okay? Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to, all right? Persevere. Don't let it emotionally kind of jar you too much, okay? Stay focused. That's what I'm hearing. Stay focused. Mermaid of Immersion, number 44. Okay, so you are protected. This is all about your stability as well. And feeling confident and secure in a situation, okay? Complete commitment, okay? And what I'm getting from that is you need to have complete commitment for yourself and your needs, okay, at this time. And really immerse yourself in what it is that makes you feel secure and stable. Perhaps even just being around flowers right now will help you be stable. It will connect you to the earth at this time. You may be in a position where, you know, things aren't really blooming out there in the world. There's not like a nursery or a garden you can go to. Could be, depends on where you are in the world. But if not, you can always bring flowers into your home, okay? And that might help as well. Look up the spiritual meanings of flowers so that you can target where you want to place them, okay? For whatever you feel like you need some healing with. There's tons of books out there, all right? All right. Let's get 2 animal spirit guides. Tell us more, Spirit, for Cancer. Hold on. Sometimes, okay, we got 1 there. All right. Mountain goat, there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to correct it, okay? And honeybee. Ooh, speaking of flowers, I'm getting the sense you're going to need to pollinate something. Okay. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation, okay? And mountain goats are really good about climbing up really steep, treacherous circumstances and balancing themselves up top, you know, where there's mountains and stuff, right? They're really good about that. Actually, this makes me think of a video I saw a couple days ago. I guess there was this hiker who was looking at the beautiful view, and then around the corner of the tip of this mountain where they were at the top of, here comes 2 mountain goats just looking at them going, what are you doing here? I got like this confused look on her face. It's like, you're not supposed to be here. Why are you here? Are you a goat? You look like a weird goat. All right, let's get a couple from the Ancestor Spirit for Cancer, please. All right, enjoy music. instruments, sound, and tone. So sound healing might be helpful for you at this time. Check out the playlists. I have many. Kind of throw them all together. I got to organize all the meditation playlists. So I had them all separate at some point, but there's plenty of sound healing, and I post new ones every day to the community board, okay? Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, and individuality. Okay. So know what you want for yourself at this time, okay? And, ooh, nice. Explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, and record. Okay. However you are creative. Start tapping into that energy for yourself for healing, okay? I'm going to pull one from the Beyond Lemuria. One, please, Spirit. Although, wait, let's see what it is. Healing and crown chakra, okay? So you might need a little bit of healing of your crown chakra. It's definitely sounding like it would be helpful for you to do an all chakra sound healing meditation of some kind. Those you can actually do while you sleep, so it's not like you have to take time out of your day to focus on them. They work on your spiritual soul self, right? And then in turn kind of help positively affect your physical and your mental body. So that might be helpful at this time. Just go easy on your ears, okay? Use earbuds, but put it on like a lower volume, okay? And I'd say don't do it every single night religiously for a while. I would give yourself like, do it a couple nights and then take a break. And then do it another couple nights and then take a break. Just so you don't give yourself tinnitus, okay? Or tinnitus, as some say, okay? Just to go easy on those eardrums of yours. It could be easy to misinterpret ear ringing for tinnitus, okay? So if you're kind of like new to ear ringing happening for you, all right? Or you already have tinnitus or something like that. Oh, and there's meditations that you can actually do for tinnitus too. There's sound healing for that. That might be helpful too. If you, since I'm mentioning it, one of you might need that, okay? So go look that up. All right, there we go. Solar plexus chakra, yeah. Speaking of like, just might as well. It seems like you got top to bottom here, you know, with root and then crown, and then your solar plexus to help you strengthen up and get confidence, okay? You might need that to persevere in this situation with discipline, okay? There might be something that you need to kind of establish in your routine that helps you heal through this, okay? Radiant illumination, number 4. I'm going to go ahead and read you that. Personal power, independence, self-discipline, confidence, assertiveness, decision-making, belief, intellectual abilities, expression of will, bringing ideas into reality. The solar plexus chakra is the radiant center of our being. It holds the vibrant spark that brings our passions to life. Enter this space to step away from playing small, unworthiness, the idea that you are taking up space, and insecurity-based competitiveness. And I get the feeling that whoever this individual is going to kind of try you on that, okay? It's going to try and trigger that here. I do see that with the 9 of Swords here. Allow yourself, excuse me, allow yourself to be attuned to the abundant life force that resides within this center and be energized, motivated, fueled with inspiration, enthused, and clear-minded, so you can bring forth more of yourself and what you wish to birth into the world. All right. As you discover a deep and real sense of self-empowerment, you can more confidently lift others in celebration, harmonizing differences and shifting hierarchical, say that again, hierarchical paradigms into collective co-creation. And I do get a sense of that with the teacher here, okay? Restore. Remember that you are a powerful being who can connect with potent life force energy as and when you need it. Be aware of what fuels your fire. Consider circumstances where you had your power away. And it could be, this may be something that might try you, okay? imagine all the fragments of your being that you had given away at some point and bring them all back to the center of your being, okay? So you might also want to kind of incorporate maybe a little energy callback or, taking your power back kind of meditations as well, okay? Usually what I do, and it's very helpful because, I'm busy throughout the day. I may only have to maybe 10, 15 minutes to actually do like a guided meditation or something. So I'll try to incorporate more sound healing in my everyday because that's stuff I could do while washing the dishes or folding laundry. It's nothing I really have to focus on, right? Mentally focus, right? Or calm my mind for. It's just something that I can throw on and kind of use whatever I'm doing task-wise throughout the day to incorporate it as a meditative practice. So I kind of like create a playlist for that, and in this case, what I would definitely do is start by doing an all chakra cleansing, healing, transmutation, just in, a general auric maintenance kind of oriented type of meditation. And then I would start adding in things like an energy callback or, or taking your power back. I was like, what was the other one? Yes, because it kind of go hand in hand, right? You call your energy back and then you take your power back, right? And you strengthen your solar plexus in the process. And then you can kind of add on other things. This might be some sort of shadow work for you at this time. So something shadow worky might be helpful at this time, okay? Maybe even a little bit of grieving meditation might help with the death here, the ending, because this might be extremely disappointing for you, okay? This might not have been something with this individual that you had thought would ever be. You thought you could trust them. This might shake up your trust in them, right? So that'll help kind of restore you, okay? And then with this, you'll be playing a different role, and the spiritual teacher, maybe try to incorporate something that might help you become enlightened to your purpose, okay? Give you a little bit more, deeper connection with your higher self so you can get more information on it, right? Or even to assist with, connecting with your sacral chakra here and explore some creativity. This could even be a bright idea for some kind of project for you that would be extremely healing, okay? So you can incorporate something like that in your meditation practices. Sound healing is meditation. It's just a different form, okay? All right, themes, your power and where you're putting your energy. So I would put it into self by doing this for you, okay? And the color of it's golden yellow, and its healing position is at the navel, all right? I have a handy little chart here. It's just tiny, tiny, tiny. See if I can get it as close as possible. That's your solar plexus. There's your crown, and there's your root, okay? I'm going to get it as close so you can read it with those two. Okay, and the crown. All right. If you need to go back and pause that to read it, go for it, okay? That includes it kind of tells you where it is at the top of your head and all that. And your base of your spine and your navel, okay? So let's get you one card from the Cannabis Oracle. Second to last guidance here, please, for Cancer. All right. It's a tough deck to shuffle. Keep it here. All right. One, please. Thank you. And you have Gogoro, ego death. So this may be part of an ego death, a transition for you, okay? That is the Tower in this deck. So it's definitely something maybe having to do with a realization. Maybe this is not all as it seems, right? And you're like, what? And you could either choose to let it hobble you with disappointment or charge you up so that you can get into your purpose, right? You got all these things that kind of, you'll need to have that forgiveness in the situation to release it, okay? It'll help you actually get further towards your purpose at this time. All right, the page number may be a sign or sync for you. An identifier in this situation as well. Let me see where it is. That's how I read with this deck. 52 could be an age, a birth year, breaks down to 7, July. This could be another Cancer for you, or Leo. Okay. Or this could be something that you are working on until then, or this is maybe something that had happened in July. It could be a timing thing for you. 7s are also a very lucky number. It's also the universe guiding you towards what's good for you, okay? All right. I passed it up. Hold on. There we are. Sudden changes occur in our everyday life and result in our awakening to another level of self. Gogoro brings the change you feared in Eton. Eton is the devil? Yes. Hold on, let me see. Where are you, buddy? Yep, you're the devil. Okay. And that could be just something that's your fears and your shadows, right? Okay. Gogoro reminds us that handling problems from a grounded perspective will always yield better results than charging in a reckless manner. And you do have the mountain goat here, and with the solfeggios and the, binaural beats or whatever sound healing that you choose to balance your auric chakras, okay, your auric field in general, will help you get grounded. And you also need your solar plexus and your base chakra for that as well, to stay grounded, okay? Which could have dire consequences. Obelisks are placed on ley lines to harness the energy like lightning rods. Harness that energy when Gogoro appears, and remember that change is the only constant. The universe will send you a wake-up call if you are not fulfilling what your higher self came here to do. And I have a feeling this person plays that tangible, physical, in-person role for you, okay? We can get lost in the material and become stuck, and then life gives us an experience for freedom. Nothing happens to you, it happens for you, right? And these are all things our higher self has chosen to kind of experience for every layer of learning and growth, okay? When Gogoro arrives, it's time to relinquish the old habits, thoughts, and programs that keep you a prisoner in your ivory tower. View something from a different perspective, and you do have the hangman here, okay? And allow for the full transmutation. I was about to say transformation. So maybe something is being converted from a low dense energy to a higher dense energy here for you with transmutation. If Gogoro appears, it's time to consider the following. Am I ready to have my plans turned upside down without a warning? Okay, so maybe you had thought that this situation with this person was secured and that they'd always be there, but as it turns out, they had been hiding some stuff, okay? Or perhaps they too, had gotten into their Eton or devil energy, right? And became something that showed them to be something that, they hadn't been presenting to you before. And it may have created this imbalance, okay? Think of what you can learn from this situation that your soul wants you to know, okay? Instead of dwelling on the, woe is me, this person's horrible, they're so hateful, why'd they do this to me, I didn't do anything wrong to them. No, focus on what it's supposed to teach you, right? For me, it was a mature man too, not too long ago. I'd known him for 25 years. But as it turns out, he's exactly the opposite of what he claims that he wants to be, He's definitely a drama starter, he believes false words by total strangers, and it was quite disappointing because I thought I knew the guy, I treated him I thought of him as like family, and as it turns out, he just saw me as some fly-by-night thing. I was a total stranger to him in the end of the day. And that's what was really disappointing for me is I realized that I wasn't really looking at the situation for what it actually was. I gave it a lot of hope, a lot of faith and a lot of trust without it being earned, right? So I kind of took my power back. I took my energy back and I realized, you know what? I deserve better than that. My worth. That's what I learned is my worth. You'll know if somebody gives to you if they're actually being reciprocal or not. It'd be pretty obvious. You wouldn't have to constantly ask for it, right? You wouldn't have to constantly give them opportunities to do that and then fail, right? you won't be giving people 10,000 chances to do right by a situation like I did with him, right? Like, for 25 years, okay? And at the end, I realized I was a total stranger to this person. And it's not like, I was misrepresenting myself. I was being absolutely honest and truthful to this person. It's just they chose to filter out and then listen to what other people had to say about it that didn't even know me, right? So, and when I didn't fit his false narrative of me, he overreacted and created difficulty, created conflict, And I'm still dealing with a lot of that, but I'm not letting it affect me because I know it's not me, It's not honest, it's dishonest, right? So you, right? Okay? You know the truth of you. So you move through that, right? You don't let it keep you stuck in this mental imprisonment. No. You rise above it. Always be the phoenix, right? Rise out of your fire. Now let's get some final guidance from the Foxfire Kitsune, and then we'll get you a mantra. $29 and $11. Ooh, here's his flowers again. Rituals and offerings. Here, let me show you. It's a gorgeous card. So much going on. Lots of purple there with your upper chakras, okay? It's a time to deeply connect with self. And this may be in the tangible. You may need to have that flower offering. So flowers may be significant here for you. As a manifestation tool, especially with 29 breaking down to an 11 here. There's a time to work alone and a time to join and raise power with others. This is that time, dear one. It's time to make a pilgrimage with like-minded others to a sacred place. It could just be one person at this time, okay? It doesn't have to be a whole group of folk. But this could indicate some kind of field trip. I wanted to say retreat. So it might actually feel like a retreat, but it's more of a field trip with others, maybe. Check out Meetup and see if there's something there, right? Where there's some sort of ritual where you can make an offering to the earth. It could literally be that. Or you could just go to, it just really depends if it's open or not, or if, have a check around. There may be a garden that you can go to and take a tour. So it could be something as simple as taking a tour, okay? This place could be near or far, but it must be to a place which holds the enchantments of the in-betweens, and that could be in a garden setting or a forest or something, outside. You must step beyond the everyday and become part of the powers of the other world for a time. So just become one with what you're around your environment, okay? In order to bring more of the magic through to the everyday world in which you reside. I'm getting a sense of getting a chance to really immerse yourself in an environment where you can just naturally ground and take in the energy of the earth and help you heal here too. All right? When you do this, be it alone or with others, you will be returning the light to the world, reminding others of the power of hope and restoring a sense of the sacred to your own self. It's time to bring the light back to the world and to offer it up to others to make use of, however they wish. It is time for you to undertake this pilgrimage and to step away from the structure of everyday life, from all the things that seem to define us and becomes what divines us, but what makes us closer to our true spirit. Light a candle, go to a temple, visit a grove, a sacred pool, a quiet place where the divine whispers through the trees, and with grace, humility, and awareness, make your offering to the great spirits all about us. Ooh, I just had envisioned sort of like a Zen garden, like a Japanese garden or something like that. I just saw a koi pond and, the bamboo deer scares and stuff. So maybe something similar to that. And, it could be Asian, but some sort of themed, garden that has that sort of Zen feng shui thing going for it. Okay. That makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. And this could even just be You know, if you don't have a garden near you, maybe there's some sort of nursery that sets itself up to be like that, maybe, where you can kind of just hang out for a minute, okay? And then just partake in like the smelling of flowers and just notice all the sensory things that you get from this space. When you do this, the borders and the barriers between the world of magic and the ordinary will thin until they vanish. And in one beautiful expanse of time, all will be one, all will be beautiful, and all will be as it truly is once again. Let there be listening and reverence and quietness in your footsteps. Let your sense of self fall away, and let the other world speak to you, so that you become one again, part of the light of the world, and ease the suffering of all those who have fallen into the traps of lost hope, denial of spirit, and forgotten wisdom. Bring it back, bright soul, with the simple ritual you will now make. And when you do this, the kitsune will be with you, invisible as air. So maybe the wind might blow, and that way you'll know you're on the right track. As present as the scent of flowers, as real as the blessed earth herself. Gorgeous, love it. All right, and with that, I'll get you a mantra. You might want to incorporate this every day. Morning, nighttime, whenever you need it, okay? And I do have all our mantras and affirmations, I think for the most part, in the playlist, okay? So you might want to try and find this one if you just want to add it to a playlist and listen to it, okay? Every day. However many times you need it. Ooh, you got 2. Beautiful. All right, the first one. I choose to take 100% responsibility for my own happiness and well-being. Emotions come from within me, and I can create high vibration that excites my soul. Second one. I am trusting my inner voice. I am always guided by the pure energy of creation. I choose to listen. I choose to be present. There you go, Cancer. Hopefully that helps. All right, follow your other placements. You might get a bit more insight into, what else you can do for self at this time, okay? Bye.